What is up, Mountain Tough, and welcome to week 2, day 5 of your Sandbag Limited Daily. I'm super excited for this one today. I'm here with Jamie and Casey, and we're about to absolutely crush an awesome workout today. So just a couple things to remind you guys. You guys are gonna need your sandbag, and remember those weights for the elite, 80 and 50, for the intermediate, 70 and 40, and then for the beginners, a 60 and a 30-pound sandbag there. You guys are also gonna need your coolers and then access to your pull-up bar. On the pull-ups today, you might need a band if you need assistance on those chin-ups, but remember, there's always different things that we can do to scale those as we're going through. An awesome workout today. I'm gonna go over this first block. Remember, if you guys need the warm-up, it is in that home page. The warm-up and the cool-down are included in there. We're gonna get right into this one, so I'm gonna start just with these guys demonstrating. I'm gonna have Casey demonstrate just some good chin-ups here. We're gonna go all the way down, all the way up. Nice, great chin-ups, good full range of motion, just like you're seeing him do here. Beautiful job there. I won't make you do too many. You're gonna have plenty. A sandbag Zercher hold. So Jamie's gonna get this thing just right underneath those elbows, stay high, and then she's getting into that flexion, just crunching those ribs down, making sure she's using her core. And then finally, a sandbag walking lunge. The sandbag's on the back. We're just one to the next on that nice, good walking lunge there. Great job, Casey. Awesome. So how the timer works, it's gonna be 45 seconds of our chin up, 45 seconds of our Zercher hold, is holding the whole entire time in place there, and then 90 seconds of our sandbag walking lunges, guys. A great spicy one to get us started on this Friday. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna give you guys 15 seconds, and we're gonna get into these chin-ups, starting in a few here. You go 5 seconds, guys, and we're into this first round. 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it, Mountain Tough. Great job, nice, good consistency. Remember, if this gets hard, Mountain Tough, you guys can always switch to eccentrics. You can always do some holds over the top. I just want you to continually work the whole entire time for this 45 seconds. If you need to take little rests, feel free. That last 10, we're always doing some work. 20 more seconds, great job, you two. Beautiful, we're reeling it in, we're reeling it in. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job, guys. We are right into those Zercher holds. No break in between. Same thing, elbows are nice and high. You can see both these guys have great posture. Trying to keep that rib cage down. We are using our core in the Zercher hold. After all those chin-ups, we get a little bit more bicep work in this Zercher. 25 seconds left here, guys. In 10 seconds, we're gonna get that sandbag on our back and we're gonna start busting out some awesome walking lunges here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 90 seconds, great walking lunges. Remember, try to keep the knee under the hip and the torso stays generally tall. If anything, we can lean forward slightly just to make sure that we are in flexion, we're not extending that lower back, right? Protect the low back, use the abs. We're always preaching just great technique here. Full minute and a half of some great walking lunges here, guys. Then we have 2 more full sets of this buy-in. Great job, great consistency here. Good, keep on working, guys. 30 seconds left, Mountain Tough, in this first minute and a half of your sandbag walking lunges. Continue to move. Gonna start getting that quad pump going. Last 20. 10 seconds. We're gonna get right back into those chin-ups on the bar. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead, drop your sandbags. We're right into those chin-ups. Remember, Nice, good consistency. Choose a pace you can keep up with. You're like, I'm gonna do cluster threes. I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna rest for about 5 seconds, do another 3. Whatever you guys can give me, we're trying to string together the most amount of chin-ups we possibly can, guys. You can see Jamie's using the band here. Feel free, use a band for some assistance. You can also do eccentrics where we just jump up to the top and we go down slow for a 6, 8, or 10 count. That is also a great option just to modify those chin-ups to make sure that we can continue to bust those out. 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Right into that Zercher hold. Remember, rib cage down, getting to a nice good flexion. Use the abs, try not to lean back into the low back. "20 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Let's get that sandbag on our backs, guys, and we're right into those awesome walking lunges. Remember, try to get the knee under the hip. We're nice and stacked. We're always bracing with our core. Great job. Nice, good consistency. Nice, good consistency here, guys. Just building the legs. Remember, our goal, guys, strong legs. Legs feed the wolf. "40 more seconds. Great job, Casey and Jamie. Come on, keep on pushing here, guys. You're under 30 seconds. Hard push to finish here. Then we'll have one more set through here, guys. Finishing set 2. Four, 3, 2, 1. Returning back to that pull-up bar for your chin-ups. One more set through everything here, guys. Right into that 45 seconds we're going. This is where, especially on the chin-ups, empty that tank. However many more reps you can bust out, we are building that capacity. Great full body work today with our sandbag, continuing just to crush this workout. Only 20 seconds left here, guys. In the last 10, I want everybody doing something, find the work, get at least one more rep in. We're down to 10. There you go. Great job, Casey. Way to keep on working. Great job, Jamie. Come on now. 3, 2, 1. Way to finish, Casey. Great job. Here we go, guys. Right into that Zercher hold. Remember, elbows say hi. The harder this gets, the more you're gonna wanna lean back, the more you're gonna wanna let those elbows drop. Just keep the elbows in the same position, stay in flexion, keep that rib cage down and squeeze that core. I know it's hard to breathe here. This is where we build that mental toughness we always talk about. 20 seconds. Ten, come on now. You got this. Keep on squeezing those abs. Keep on squeezing those abs. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job. Sandbags on the back, guys, and we are getting after this one today. Come on now. Finish out these walking lunges, one to the next. Attacking some volume for the lower body so we can dominate the mountains, guys. As always, our goal is to be prepared for whatever challenge the world throws at us when we're up in those mountains and we want to dominate and feel confident. This is the hardest thing you guys are going to do. The mountains become easy. Let's go. You're under a minute. Good hard push here, guys. Last 30 seconds. Come on now, hard push. Great job, Jamie and Casey. Keep that pace now. Keep that pace for 30 more seconds. Give me effort. You got this. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep on pushing here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job here, Mountain Tough. Awesome job through that first block. All right, guys, now we're gonna get, after the buy-in, we're gonna get in this actual first block of work. So we are going to start 2 different exercises, and how the timer works for this one, every 90 seconds, we're gonna accomplish these 2 exercises. Whatever time is left in that block, once you finish those 2 exercises, that's your rest time. So if you bust through it really, really fast, you can do it in 30 seconds, which is way fast, you'd have a minute of rest, right? Most likely we're gonna shoot for at least 20 to 30 seconds of rest if you are continuing to move and go fast, right? But it's just you and your sandbag on this one. I'm gonna start with Casey on these sandbag Bulgarian split squats. So whatever leg is forward, the opposite shoulder is going to hold on to that sandbag. Same thing, nice good split. And then he's just dropping that knee down, getting close to the floor, not quite tapping. I can slide a credit card underneath his knee, but not a brick. Great job, Casey. I'll let you not do too many reps there. And then with Jamie, a burpee over sandbag. Same thing, nice good burpee. We're just jumping over that sandbag, doing the same thing on the opposite side. Great job. So on those Bulgarian split squats, it is 8 and 8, 8 reps per side on the Bulgarian split squat. Remember, whatever shoulder is holding on, the opposite knee is forward. And then we're gonna drop that sandbag and go through, same thing, our burpees over the sandbag for 4 and 4. So it's 8 reps on the Bulgarian, 4 reps per side on that burpee over the sandbag, guys. And we're gonna get into this thing. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time, 25 seconds. Just let your heart rate come down a little bit. We always wanna work those peaks and valleys. Can I get my heart rate to drop before this next 90-second, every 90-second work for 6 rounds here, Mountain Tough? Here we go, we're going in 5, guys. 3, 2, 1. We are in the work now. Great job. Remember, opposite shoulder. Yeah, just do the opposite leg. Yeah, there you go. Great job, Mountain Tough. Same thing, getting a lot of core work on the opposite leg. Whatever the leg is up, we're getting a lot of core work in that oblique, as well as obviously working our quad in the front. Remember, keep that heel down, push through the ankle. That is my favorite cue. If you push through the ankle and you push those toes into the floor, you're gonna have a good time. Strong 8 and 8 here. Awesome. Drop those sandbags, and we got 4 and 4 on each side after you get through that 8 and 8. Great job, guys. Well, that was smart, Casey. 2 sandbag work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds and we're in it. It's gonna get spicy here. 5 more rounds. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back to our 8 and 8. Now, if you guys are getting done, you only have 5 seconds. I want you just to drop the Bulgarian split squat to 6 and 6 each side. The sandbag burpee stays at that 4 reps, guys. So we're only gonna change that Bulgarian split squat if you are getting less than that 15 to 20 seconds of rest. So if you only have 5 seconds, I do want you to drop the reps on that Bulgarian split squat. Instead of 8, we're just going down to 6. Great job, Jamie, you got this. Good, right into those burpees. We're a little bit faster on the second round. Great job. Good 30 seconds, Casey. Great job. Yeah, Jamie, good. Good. 15 seconds here. You got it, Jamie. Keep on breathing. Nice, good deep breaths. 5, 3, 2, 1. That is our halfway point in this block, guys. We're at set 3. We have 3 more after this set. Keep on pushing yourselves, Mountain Tough. This is not easy. These sandbag workouts are designed to challenge you and to work on that mental toughness. Continue to work, continue to push, find your fire. Strong 8 and 8. Remember, you can switch it to the 6 and 6 if it's taking you some time. I want you to get a little bit of recovery in here. So then this guy's really gonna jack that heart rate up. Good, great pacing. Good job, Jamie. Money. Great push-ups. Sitting, hold yourselves to a standard on all these movements, guys. On those Bulgarians, get your depth, work on those hips. And on these burpees, get that push-up. They're both doing a great job, setting a good example. Remember, it's you versus you, but if you want some competition, choose one of these guys and try to keep up with their pace. Ten seconds here, guys, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, if you're running out of that time, if you're really low on that timer, guys, give me the 6 and 6. If you're still low on the timer and you're like, I'm doing the 6 and 6, just give me 2 and 2 on the burpees. So we can drop those burpees down, especially at the end. If this is starting to get super spicy, give yourself a little bit, like that 20-second rest time. 6 and 6, 2 and 2, or stick with the RX, the 8 and 8, 4 and 4. Great job, you two. Come on now. Hard push. Good job. We're just working that mentality, guys. We're working that mentality. Good job, Casey. Keep on pushing. Good job, Jamie. Come on now. Good, 20 seconds for both of you guys.
That's 4, right?
That's 4, yep, we're about to get into 5. 2 more, 2 more. You're doing great, Jamie. Keep on breathing, nice, good breaths. Try to get that heart rate down. We're working those peaks and valleys. We're going in 5, you got this. 2 more, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, Mountain Tough. Continue to work hard here. Strong Friday for this limited daily. Not easy, but we're getting better today. Good job, guys. Keep on working here. Keep on working. Bust out these reps. Now the legs are feeling like balloons, Mountain Tough. Keep on working. Keep on trying to strive for great range of motion. Just working on that knee health. Quad strength, knee health. Building up work capacity. Good job, 20 seconds. Good finish. Last one, guys. You got this. We're going in 10 seconds. Finish this thing out strong. You got it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last 90 seconds in this every 90. Here we go. You got this, Jamie. You versus you right now. Especially in this block, guys, a lot of this work, we're doing it between the ears. We're working on that mentality. Good job. We're battling that sandbag. It's continuing to get better. Great job. Good pacing for both of you through this last one here. Good job. Strong finish, strong finish, strong finish. Awesome. Way to push, Casey. You go Mountain Tough. You have 15 more seconds in this block. If you're still working, continue to turn and burn. 10 more seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Great job through that one, guys. That was spicy. Super spicy. All right, Mountain Tough. We have a finisher. One more block, and it's only 2 rounds. So the 2 movements.
I got you.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was like, I'll give these guys a second to breathe. The 2 movements, we're gonna go sandbag, wall sit. So that sandbag is gonna sit on that mid thigh. Nice, good 90 degree. We're holding this thing for 90 seconds, a minute and a half of that guy. Great job, Casey. And then side plank hip dips. So on this one, same thing, feet are stacked. Or, yep, in front, you can be there, and then you're just dropping that hip to the ground. Same thing, shoulder, hip, and ankle in a nice, good straight line. We're gonna go 30 seconds. I'll tell you when to switch. We'll do 30 seconds on the opposite side. Great job, Jamie. Great job. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys another 45 seconds just to give you some rest time. Get that heart rate down. I know that last block was super spicy. So we're gonna start at that 30-second mark on that clock, and we're gonna go through 2 rounds. 90 seconds of that wall sit, 30 seconds on each side of the side plank, just for 2 sets, Mountain Tough. Let's finish strong. You got this. Remember, nice good breaths in through the nose, get the heart rate down. Remember, for you guys, you can always pause it if you need to. We're going in 10 into the wall sit. Gives us another good opportunity just to breathe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 90 seconds of wall sits here, guys. Same thing, these transitions are pretty quick. So once we wall sit, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. At that 5-second mark, you can kind of start to transition, because we will get into those 30-second side planks right off the rip. Good job, guys. Way to work, way to work.
Penalty.
45 more seconds to your Mountain Tough. 45 seconds, you're at that halfway point. I know those quads are feeling it after all those Bulgarians. You got this, Casey. Last little bit.
That's not penalty for breaking.
I got you. You're doing good, dude. 20 seconds left. And when I hit that 5, remember, I'm just gonna tell you, transition a little early just so we can get in that side plank hip dip a little sooner. We're striving for that full 30. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right into that 30-second hip dip. We're right into it, guys. Remember, we only have 2 sets of this. Continue to work. You guys can see the sweat on the wall. These guys are grinding today. You're halfway. Three, two, one. We're switching right into that next side, guys, right into that next side. And then we just have one more set through here, Mountain Tough. Last 10 seconds. Then we're gonna transition over to that wall and hit our last wall sit of the day. 3, 2, 1. A minute and a half left of wall sits. Give me that effort. Find that spot in your mind. Just work through this here, guys. Last one. "60 seconds left here, Mountain Tough. So then challenge yourself in this last wall sit. Great job, great breathing by both you two. Come on now. You're into your last 30 seconds, Mountain Tough. This is where we work that mentality that we talk about. You got it, Casey. Continue to push here. You're now under 20 seconds. There you go. Great job, great job, great job. Final 10. That's our 5-second mark. 3, 2, 1. We're into that side plank right off the rip, guys. 30 seconds here, finish. Great dips in the side plank, guys. We are crushing. Like I said, sweat against the wall. These guys are working. I know you guys are working too. Continue to give me that push through this last little bit. You have 10 seconds before we switch sides. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last 30 seconds here. Five, 3, 2, 1. Great job, you two. That was a challenge. That was a challenge. Great job today, Mountain Tough. Way to work hard. I know that was an absolute crusher for a Friday, but that's what we do here at Mountain Tough. We're getting better every single day, and that is our goal. Remember, if you guys are in that 2-week trial, you guys can use the code MOUNTAIN, all caps, MOUNTAIN, for an additional 4 weeks on that program. Get a little bit more time in there. Remember, Mountain Tough, stay dangerous.